see, in enterprise, the connectivity has been there for ages, and the connectivity is for connecting various location or connecting, people. Uh, what networks up to 3G, 4G have solved is the basic voice, video, and data streaming capabilities. But the latency was very high. The bandwidth availability at the locations was not, what was needed for certain applications which use extensive video. With 5G bringing in, enhanced mobile broadband capability, ultra low latency, and the massive IoT capabilities, all the enterprise use cases which needed very faster network response coming in, or very huge amount of data bandwidth to be made available, or to have, lakhs of sensors in a very short defined space, those are not possible. 5G network is designed to address all these, use cases specifically. So all the enterprise use cases which need these three, characteristics, which is faster network response time, higher bandwidth availability, and huge amount of, IoT sensors or IoT devices, going live in a short geographical locations. Those will be, and typically you'll find these in industrial automation. Typically you'll find this is healthcare, telehealthcare, uh, autonomous vehicles, education, agriculture, and many others. You see, right now, if you look at the enterprise customer independently, there are three types of customers. There are some customers who are typically MNC companies who have deployed 5G in some country, and done some automation in their processes, in their factories, which they were not able to do in India so far because the network was not there. So that straight lift and shift will happen. So that is the first kind of use case which will go live. It is very easy because it has already happened somewhere. It will just happen now by replicating those things. Second, there are other enterprise organizations which have a very clear-cut idea. Okay, 5G, because of these three features, can solve these of my specific industry problems. There, the telcos and the customers, with some system integrators, with some device manufacturers, will work together to create the end-to-end solutions, which will then get replicated across whole other set of customers. See, I think enterprise organizations should focus on their core strength, which is their specific area of operations. If you are manufacturing cars, then you should focus on manufacturing better cars. If you are running a hospital, you should focus on running a better healthcare facilities. Running a 5G network and solving some of your business problem is not a good idea. I think that is better left for the experts to come in and give you that network, either as a private 5G network or as a network as a slice. So I think that's how the world will evolve to. While the government of India has announced that they will administratively allocate some spectrum, but spectrum is not the only thing. Beyond spectrum, you need equipments, then you need O&M of that equipment, plus then you need skilled manpower to run that equipment and the network. I think the enhanced use cases will emerge. While IoT has been there, IoT has been there in smart energy, smart metering, vehicle connect, right? Asset tracking. But with 5G, with a real live video feed coming in and the entire analytics around it, that capability will come. That will completely change this use case. Second, all the networks, the IoT in the existing networks, is good enough for up to a certain number of volume of devices in a particular BTS or in a particular sector. 5G by design is a massive IoT network, so it can accommodate lakhs of sensors, lakh of IoT devices in each sector. That is what will change, because let's say if you look at a smart home. A smart home each smart home is expected to have at least 25-30 devices which will use IoT or which will send and receive data. So I think when the IoT will become multifold, as it should, it can only be run on 5G and not on the 4G. You see, what enterprise customers will need is a end result or an end product, right? That cannot come only from network, that cannot come only from a device, that cannot come only from an application layer. I think everybody has to come together along with the system integrators, consultants who will define the digital transformation journey of an organization, and then tell them that, okay, how by combining various components, this becomes a reality for you. So obviously it is a huge collaboration effort which will be out there for everyone.